My people, my fellow Biafrans, how on a day today? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Otutuoma, depending on where you listen to the sound of my voice. Fellow Biafrans, what you are seeing here is the so-called aid of the then dirty, stinking old fool they call Buhari, the dead idiot that made this fool here a non-entity. Somebody who was repairing cell phone and selling spare parts for smartphones. He made him an aide. From there, this small boy became a billionaire. From the proceeds of the national cake coming from the land of Biafra, from the resource of Biafra. Today now, they have made him another monster, a cabal, a hater of the Igbo man. Look at what he's saying there. He said, and I quote, "Anybody advocating for Nnamdi Kanu's release is Nigeria's sworn enemy," says Buhari's ex-aide, according to Sahara reporters. For the Igbos out there, the Biafrans out there who say they believe in Nigeria, God bless Nigeria, Nigeria go better. We believe in what is going on in Nigeria. We are 100% one Nigerianist. Until this madness in your head, that clog in your ear, until you remove that clog and start to reason, you will end up a slave, almajiri in Nigeria, and they will still hold you and put you there. Because these people don't love you. To call a spade, they don't love you. Look at the statement of this guy. Somebody who was a spare part dealer in smartphones. He was selling accessories for smartphones. Before Buhari brought him up, that dead man, that fool, he brought him up. And look at the way he's speaking now. Suddenly, he's an enemy of the Biafran people. For those out there who said, oh, we are doing partnership with the Fulani, we have discussed with Tinubu, we have discussed with the son of Tinubu, he said everything is okay. By Christmas time, they'll release Nnamdi Kanu. I hope now you see how things are. When we are telling you guys, say, there is no road there. That place you guys are going, there is no road there. Come out your hands from those places. Do not blackmail your own for the caliphate. They don't love you. To them, Nnamdi Kanu is a treasure. The only treasure that can match the killing of Ahmadu Bello. Till this day, they've not forgiven us. They blame us. Despite that coup of 1966, the one they tagged Kaduna Nzeogwu coup, Britain tagged it to the Igbo coup. Igbo coup came from Britain. And the cabal, the Fulani, they ran with it. They used psychology. Because they knew that the Yorubas were involved, Middle Belt were involved, even those from the north, they were involved. But to kill all their enemies, they had to parley with the Yoruba ones, the Middle Belt and the Hausa ones. Say, oh, it's an Igbo coup. So they faced and focused us. You saw all the pogrom that happened in 1906, the killings of the Igbos. It led to what? The Biafran War. Till this day, despite 6 million lives were killed, we lost 6 million women and children and vulnerable in the land of Biafra. It is still not enough to quench that anger they have for us for the death of Ahmadu Bello. They say, no, the Igbos, walai talai, we go punish them well. Walai talai. Despite that, they have not forgiven us. It never balanced yet. The scorecard is still 1-0. Despite they've taken 6 million of us. The thing says, no. The score is still 1-0. Now that they have Nnamdi Kanu in their custody, I swear to God and man, Nigeria will not release him. Me, Superstar Media, I'm telling you, the only way to release Nnamdi Kanu is through a prisoner exchange. In the Igbo, make now begin to hear this one. Simon Ekpa spoke a gospel, a prophecy, when he said the only way to release Nnamdi Kanu is through a prisoner exchange. Because these guys, to them, they have held something that was so dearing to us, something that the Biafrans will love so much, something that is equal to the persona of Ahmadu Bello, according to them. I've heard them speak in their forum now. They even speak more worse than this aide here. They say, "Walai talai, Tinubu will never." If Tinubu triumph, that same day he's leaving the office. I was in their platform. I was hearing the way they speak. I said, where is this hatred coming from? Even the man Kaduna Nzeogwu, he was born in Kaduna. His parents, they were based in Kaduna. He was born in Kaduna. He grew up in Kaduna. He went to primary school in Kaduna. He was into sports in Kaduna. He was active in Kaduna. He grew up in Kaduna. So where is this coming from? He joined the military in Kaduna. During their activities, their physical activities, he was number one when it comes to sport and high jump, those things. So the North, they named him Kaduna Nzeogwu. It was the North that nicknamed him Kaduna Nzeogwu. They took him as their own. To them, he was part of them. He got married in Kaduna. Everything he did, his life, everything, adolescent, everything he did was in Kaduna. But suddenly, when things went sideways, when there was a coup and the others around him, they saw him as being influential. So they told him their plan about the coup. He was one of the last guys to join. They came and told him, "Come on, this is our plan. Oh. We are all in now, so we have come to you. Will you join us?" And their reason, if you look until this day, their reason was valid because they saw what the cabals were doing that time, wasting the money and living a crazy lifestyle, a lascivious lifestyle. And they told him, say, we are all in. If he had said no, they would have killed him there. So he skipped to the loo of those guys. He joined them in the coup. But till this day, they have forgiven all the Yoruba soldiers that were in that coup. Middle Belt, the Hausas, they've forgiven everybody. Only the Biafran man, Kaduna Nzeogwu. That's to show you how they love us, ironically. Ironically speaking, that's to show you how they love us. All the whole tribes in that zoo. And now they feel, we don't hold their own. We cajole his people around him. We bribe them to sell us their very own treasure, Nnamdi Kanu. We went to Kenya to kidnap him. His own people showed us his location and we smoked him out at the airport in Kenya. We sent some mercenaries to grab him and brought him to Nigeria. They will not release him. The people holding Nnamdi Kanu are the caliphates, the oligarchs, those that rule Nigeria, the rulers. The who is who in Nigeria are the ones holding him, not with all due respect. Tinubu does not have the power, I swear to God, to release Nnamdi Kanu. He's a small boy now compared to the caliphate. He's a nobody now. So you guys need to understand this, that the only way to release Nnamdi Kanu is through a prisoner exchange. You idiots out there that is sabotaging your own. You betrayed Nnamdi Kanu and now you are betraying his Joshua, his most beloved disciple, Simon Ekpa. You are betraying him now. Doing the same thing. You fools. Indigbo, you guys should disgust me. Your saviors, you are betraying them, but look at the way they speak about you. You betray them for one night, Nigeria, but look at the way Nigerians are speaking about you. Somebody selling phone accessories was made a billionaire by Buhari, the dead stinking fool, that idiot. But look at him now, insulting you, saying, "No, anybody who says they should release Nnamdi Kanu is a sworn enemy of Nigeria." Nnamdi Kanu. But somehow you guys have gotten it all wrong. You believe your politicians from the southeast. You believe in them. that they are working to release Nnamdi Kanu. No, they are beggars. They are scared to speak to the caliphate because the caliphate has something on those so-called governors. They were the ones that made them governors through the back door, and so they cannot speak to the caliphate. Nnamdi Kanu can only be released through a prisoner exchange. That nonsense happening in the law court is just a shenanigan. It's rubbish. To the legal team of Nnamdi Kanu, you are wasting your time. We know you are wasting your time, but we just say, give what belongs to Caesar, and to God, to God. Do what you are doing for Nigeria. Do it. Go to the law court. Appeal the case. A judge recused herself. They said, no, the judge must come back. Where is that done in this world? Nnamdi Kanu told Binta Yaku to recuse herself. She left, and they said, no, she will come back. That's a slap on the face of you, the Biafrans. I believe in one Nigeria. You said, no, we believe in Nigeria. We are bound to one Nigeria. You guys should discuss me. Well, we thank God. The real ones amongst us, we are the one to free you and liberate you, whether you like it or not. Go on and sabotage us. Go on and sabotage our leaders, but the real ones, we shall fight for the liberation of the Biafrans. You guys should discuss me. You are weak. You are beggars. You have turned to paupers. All the politicians from the southeast, the so-called southeast, you guys should bury your head in shame and leave it there for it to rot. You disgust me.